Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a parachute from just a few household items. What you'll need is some string, a paper bag, some tape, some scissors, and a clip. Now what you're going to want to do first is cut the ends of the bag off to where it just makes it look like there was no handle. That part will only take 5 seconds. Just throw those away. Next, you're going to want to cut string into like a foot long piece of string, or you can use yarn too. This is foot long. Then you're going to want to put tape on each side of them, like this. You don't need a lot of tape for this, just probably this much. Cut the end of it, cut the middle of it, put one side on the end of the tape, and then what you're going to do then is you're going to put the piece of string at the end of the bag in the middle of the end of it. So it should look like this. And you're going to do it with the other side too. When you're done with that, it should look like this with both pieces of string at the end of the parachute or bag. You're going to want to do that step again 3 more times. Now this time you're going to put it on the opposite end of the bag. So instead of going in front, it's going to go on the sides. So it should be right there. Put the string on the other side again. Once you're done with that, you should have an X that looks like this. Then you're going to want to make another X from this corner to this corner and this corner to that corner. When you're done with doing the rest of those strings, you should have something that looks like this. 2 X's crossing each other. Now after that part, you're going to want to tape all of the strings together in the middle. You're just going to want to loop it around. And after that, your parachute should look like this. It's okay if there are some loose ones that won't do anything. Now the next part is real easy. What you'll do is you'll get both of your strings, tie both of them together. So just tie the ends in a knot, like this. The reason you want to do 2 strings is because it will have more support on the parachute. That way it doesn't go flopping. Then tie one in the middle. After that's done, you should have something that looks like this. Now this part is the last part. What you're going to want to do is get some more tape. Like you get it. Tape works better for making parachutes because you don't have to worry about it falling off and you just tie knots. Yeah, man. This time you'll need a longer piece of tape. Probably about this long. Then, what you're going to want to do now is cut this piece of tape in half. Put one part of the tape on the side. Now this part, where you taped all your strings together, you're going to want to put the new string at the end of the connecting parts. So you're going to want to start at the end of the tape because you're going to re-roll it. Just keep rolling it. you're done rolling that piece of tape, what you're going to want to do is get your string and wrap it around and make a knot around the tape. So that way the tape can stay stuck. Got it. Sorry, the person that's filming just farted, so if you guys heard that, sorry. But after you're done taping around the corners, what you're gonna want to do is I wasn't ready. You should have said 3, 2, 1. You filming? Now the next part after you tape it around is to What's that mean? Now the next part after taping it is to tie the string around the tape like this. So loop it around once. I'm gonna fall now. Got it real quick. Now the next part after swooping it. Now the next part after swooping it in taping it in knots or swirling around, you know what I'm talking about, is to tie the string around the tape into a knot. So loop it around, tie a knot, so that way the tape won't get stuck or it won't come loose. And it should be like in the middle. It's okay if it is a little to the side. Then what you're going to want to do is get your... Oh, I'm so glad I can edit this. Then what you're going to want to do is get your clip, tie the ends of the bottom of this string around it. Or maybe get some tape. That might actually work better. So get that piece of tape cut in half. Stretch it out if it gets stuck. Put it on this piece of tape. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put the tape around your little weight or clip. I think a clip works best because it's not too heavy, but it is heavy. And then you got a parachute. And yeah, it's pretty easy to make them. There you go. Please like and subscribe to my channel.